MetaTrader 4 winning strategy. This strategy is meant for MetaTrader 4 and not MetaTrader 5. You cannot use this on the right platform. This is strictly meant for MT4 and not MT5. Make sure you trade on regulated forex brokers. Kindly check every brokers out before you open any account with them. It is important that you trade on regulated forex brokers. Make sure they are registered and regulated in your area or country, and you are allowed to trade on that particular platform before you go on to invest your time, energy, and money. It is important that you check every broker's house to see if they are registered or regulated. Make sure you open an account with them and try out their demo account. Do not be in haste to trade the financial market. Make sure you check every broker's house before you register or open an account with them, and open a demo account to try out your strategy or your signal. It is important that you do that. And do not forget to check Forex Factory or other forex news aggregator so that you will know if there's any news that can affect your trade for that particular pairs you want to trade. It is important that you check Forex Factory so that the fundamental analysis will not affect your technical analysis. It is important that you check Forex Factory or other forex news aggregator. This strategy can be used on any pair. You can use it on Great Britain Pounds USD, Euro USD. It can be used on Euro Australia Dollar, New Zealand Dollar, JPY, and the rest, as many as you have on your MT4. But it's not necessary or compulsory that you must trade every pair. This strategy can be used on Meta. You can use it on gold, silver, platinum, and the rest. This particular strategy can be used to trade stock market. You can use it to trade Amazon stock, Facebook stocks, Tesla stocks, Google stocks, as many stocks as you have on your MT4. You can just check them out if they are present on your MT4, and you can trade any pairs you want to trade. You can actually check them out. They are always present on your MT4. You can check any pairs you want to trade. On this platform, you can trade indices, and here is US 30, US 100. And other platform you might see US 500. US 100 is the same thing as Nasdaq. And you can trade metal with it. This is metal 2, palladium, and platinum, as I said. And other metal 1, you can trade gold, you can trade silver, and you can trade forex exotic and forex pairs on this particular platform. So make sure you check them out, check your brokers out, and see what they have before you go on, if you can trade all these indices on their platform. This strategy can be used to trade cryptocurrency like a Bitcoin, Litecoin, Doji, Meme coin, and all the coins we have, as long as you have it on your MT4. This can be used to trade cryptocurrency pairs like BTC USD, BTC Euro. You can use this to trade BTC USDT, ETH USD, and the likes, as many as you have on your MT4. Now that you know what you can trade with this particular strategy, let me show you how to use these forex tools that I've combined together to come up with this particular strategy. Follow me closely as I explain. Welcome to Profitable Forex Trading channel. If today is the first time of coming across my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you subscribe. Do give me a thumb up, and do not forget to turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time I shared another winning strategy. As I keep on saying it is not compulsory you must use every strategy. Please pick one strategy, and when you master it, there's no need for you to come back to my channel to check out any strategy. Just master the one you have. It is not advisable that you keep on changing from one strategy to another. Just make sure you master the one you are using and study it well and focus on it as you trade the financial market. Now I have few indicators on my chart here, and this is on regulated forex brokers. In my video description I drop some links to some of these regulated forex brokers. Please check them out. On my chart I have a few indicators, and I'm going to show you the setting in the course of this video. Just make sure you follow me closely. Here I have a TMA band here. I have two bands, and this with the higher value. I'm going to show you the setting, and this later gray color is with lower value. I combine these two TMA together. This is TMA trading strategy. I combine these two TMA together. I'm going to show you the value. It is advisable that you trade when you have the two TMA in agreement. Though you can scalp with one of the TMA in the direction of the bigger one, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now let me start from this particular point. At this point I have the lower TMA with the lower value, TMA value at the upper band of the major TMA that has a higher value. I'm going to show you. So at this particular point you can look out for a sell. This is the we have this at the upper band. You can look out for a sell at this particular zone, and the fact that this break or they're in agreement at this particular point does not give you assurance that it will not push upward a bit before going down, and that is why I'm not telling you to trade with only the band. Wait for confirmation from other indicators. So at this particular point we have the semaphore indicator already, and we have this buy and sell indicator that does not repaint in agreement after the candle close. Then we have PT hide indicator, PTL, this ball. We have the red ball here. So at this particular point all the indicators on the main chart, they are in agreement at this particular point for a sell. Your stop loss will just be few pips above the previous high, and you ride the trend to the lower band or until you hit your take profit. But you will not take that trade immediately. Make sure you check your MACD and find out if MACD is in agreement. At this particular point we have divergence here for MACD. We have a higher high on MACD, but we have lower low on the market. This is higher than this particular point. So this is higher high and this is higher low, and here you can place your trade where we have the arrow, then the line crossed, the red line crossed above, or the black line crossed below the red line for a sell. So at this particular point you can enter your trade, and as you can see this did deliver, and this is how to use this particular strategy. And another point where you can get out of your trade instead of targeting the lower band, because sometimes it might not get there, is when you see the semaphore indicator. I believe this is not where this was originally. It might be at this particular point here or here. Make sure you secure part of your profit and you ride the trend, or you may close it. And let's check another buy signal that we have here. At this particular point we have the TMA in agreement, we have the non-repainting indicator with the arrow, and then inside this we have the PT hide indicator that confirm this particular signal. And when you check MACD is in agreement. We have a cross at this particular point and the histogram is above zero level. Then you can place your trade and your stop loss will just be few pips below the previous low, and you ride the trend. You find out that this does not get to the upper bound before we have another downward move. So it is important that you know where to get out of your trade. So this is how to use this particular strategy. You might check the history or check other pairs. The methodology still remains the same. Just make sure you trade on regulated forex brokers. Here we have this on 30 minutes. This is Euro USD. This is Great Britain Pounds USD. This is USD's Japanese yen. This is Great Britain Pounds Japanese yen. So you can use it on any pair you want. So it's the same methodology, and we have it here on gold. Just make sure you follow the simple rule. Now let me show you, or we should check the history a bit. I believe you can do that so that we keep the video short. Here is a buy signal here. We have all the indicators in agreement at this particular point. Here is another sell signal at the upper band here. We have a buy signal here. This is continuation. This is another buy signal, though it crossed below the major TMA line, and that was why I said you must wait for other indicators to be in agreement before you place your trade. Now let me show you the setting or the indicators I use for this particular strategy. Now I have the symbol changer here, this indicator, so that I will be able to change from one pair to another, so I might not include it. Then I have the TMA indicator. So the tiny TMA line, the slate gray, this color, this is the first TMA that I use, and this is the color, and these are the value. I change it. The time frame is current time frame. Then the half length is 20. Then the other thing, you can leave it the way it is, or you change it. You can play with it, but this is what I use for this particular strategy. Then click OK when you are done. Then the second TMA that I use, time frame is 240. This bigger TMA with the black color. And the half length remain 20. The price is 0, so the value just remain the same. The only thing I change here that is different from the first one is just 240, the time frame. And if you want to use D1, then you can change the value. If it is H1 you want, you can change the value to 60 minutes. And this is the color. Then we have this indicator that was released by one of my guy, Akan, but this is a trial version that will expire. Let me show you when it's going to expire. It's going to expire in 2024, and this is month of October, so you still have like 10 months to use this. And I will show you that it's not necessary you use this. There's another indicator that do the same thing. These are the values. This is where you change it and pick the arrows. And I included the other indicator. Let me show you this before I show you semaphore. This is not repeating indicator. This indicator too is called a buy. If you have buy and sell indicator, it's still the same indicator. This will not repaint when the candle close. Just allow the candle to close and you will be fine. Just make sure you are trading on regulated forex brokers. Let the candle close. You find out it's the you will find out we have the same value for this particular indicator also. It's called non-repeating indicator or buy and sell indicator. These are the colors. So the other indicator I use here is 31 level semaphore indicator. I only need this theory, that's why I change it to black. I only need the other value. I don't need the other value, rather I only need the 4 and 5. Then these are the inputs. Just use the default value and change the other color here. But if you want it, just use the default without changing any color, without turning this one to none, and see how it look like. Then the last indicator on the chart is PTL indicator. You can change the value if you like. You can play with it and change the time frame to current. Then slow length, you can play with it like 13, 21. You can play with the value, but I'm just showing you what I use. And the last indicator here is MACD histogram. These are the value, just the normal default setting for MACD, and these are the color, but it gave us the divergent also, and the divergent line, and that's why you have it here and on the price. So this is how to use this particular strategy. If you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. It is important that you check Forex Factory before you take any trade or other Forex news aggregator. Make sure that you are trading on a regulated Forex broker, so that you will not have issue withdrawing your money after you make money, because the essence of trading or practicing is to make money online trading Forex. So make sure you check them out. Make sure that your brokers is regulated, or they are regulated if you have more than one Forex brokers. Open their demo accounts and practice before you go live. Do not deposit any money on any Forex brokers until you have tested their demo account and you are okay with your strategy and you are ready to go live before you open live accounts on any Forex regulated brokers. Make sure you do that. As I said, this particular strategy can be used on any pairs, either crypto, Forex pair, gold, metal, indices, stocks. Just name it. As many as you have on your MT4, you can use this particular strategy. So this is how to come up with this. I might not drop the template for this. You can just pause the video or watch the video and set it up. The download link to all the indicators I use for this particular strategy is in the video description. Make sure you download it. It is free. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. Do give me a thumb up and do not forget to turn on the notification button. It is important, I'm going to say it again, it is important that you trade on regulated Forex brokers. Make sure the Forex broker you want to open account with, or if you have opened your account already, go and check them out if they are regulated or registered before you go live, or before you even practice on that demo account. Make sure you check them out to see if they are regulated or registered in your area or zone or country before you go on to invest your time, your effort and your money to that particular platform. Make sure you check them out and make sure they are regulated. I say it again, please trade on regulated Forex broker. Trade on regulated Forex broker and check Forex Factory out before you take any trade. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, Joe.